With the enthusiasm of a man going on a first date, Robert, dressed in a blue t-shirt, blue jeans, and light sneakers, finally entered the office of his new boss. The blonde was sitting regally behind her desk in her well-lit office, sitting comfortably in a large dark chair. She was diligently writing something down with a pen in her business journal. "Hello, Miss Smith?" He greeted her eagerly. "You called for me?" "Hello, Robert," she replied in a soft, deep voice, her dark, captivating eyes meeting his briefly. "Please have a seat. I need to finish going over some reports, and then I'll deal with you." Nodding silently, he quickly took a seat across from her in the same dark chair, involuntarily lingering his gaze on her. Although she was in her 60s, Miss Smith looked much younger and prettier than many other sophisticated businesswomen. Radiant with regal beauty, she had an unrivaled physique and was dressed in a chick-like colored suit combined with a short, dark skirt. The young man stared at her intently, unable to look away. Surprised by his new attractive boss, he involuntarily blushed, shifted his gaze to her, and inwardly reproached himself. "She's older than you." "Stop it, Robert, stop it." "Now, Robert, I've called you in," addressed Miss Smith to him, having finished her business. At that moment, she noticed that he was staring at her intently. "I beg your pardon, Miss Smith. I would not do that again. You're young. I see spring has that effect on you." She looked him over with great interest. "I know that I inadvertently aroused the admiration of men. As a matter of fact, that's why I called you here." "I don't understand," he replied, looking at her in amazement. "What do you mean?" "I expect my employees to be loyal to me as their superior. To test that loyalty, I conduct performance appraisals to select the best candidates for my company." "And what does this appraisal involve?" inquired Robert. "It involves total obedience to me as a superior," she explained. Her words threw young Robert into a daze. He had not expected such insolence from his mature superior. Mrs. Smith, meanwhile, rose from behind her desk, undid the top buttons of her blouse, and closed the office door and sat down next to him. In his new boss's office, Robert successfully passed his performance appraisal and subsequently became Ms. Smith's chief assistant. He obeyed all her instructions and eventually earned a promotion. This year,